Hello everybody, it's your boy Nick Noodles coming at you with another great video. This one is all about the upcoming Supreme release. We're going to be going over the drop list for Thursday as well as my resale predictions. This is rumored to be the last week of Supreme, so we might not get this kind of video for a few weeks or maybe even months. But go ahead and drop a like. If this video gets 25 likes, then I will make a live cop on Thursday. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because at 1500 we are giving away the poncho. So who doesn't love free stuff? Go ahead and subscribe. Details about that giveaway will be made once we hit that milestone. But anyways, so Drops GG on Instagram confirmed that this was the last week for Supreme. Supreme itself hasn't made any announcement on whether this is the last week, and usually they don't. But there aren't a lot of items left in the lookbook, and so this probably is the last week of the season. So let's get started with these Vans Hole Punch shoes. Now this collaboration I'm very excited for. The Hole Punch jacket they did earlier this season was really fire, but it was kind of unattainable for manual users. So unless you had a bot or a slot, you probably didn't get this jacket and you had to pay resale. Speaking of the resale on that jacket, it is pretty high, so expect similar prices with these shoes. I think initially they'll sit around 160 to 170. Maybe some sizes will be 200 to 300. After maybe 1 or 2 years, I see these going for over $500 or $600 just because of how the jacket is doing. The best sizes, I'm not sure with Vans, but I would assume anything from 7.5 to 10 is probably going to be the most profitable. I'm not sure on that though. The best color is probably the black. The blue is really nice, and I wish they had the tan colorway because that one would have sat longer and would have probably been easier to purchase in my opinion. But the black is probably definitely going to go first and then the blue. In terms of the high top and the slip-on, I personally love the slip-on more, but that's just me. I've always had the low top Vans and the slip-on Vans, and I only have one pair of the high top ones. But I do think that the high top ones are going to sell out faster just because they have the Supreme branding on the back of the heel. So I believe if you want the best chances of copying manual, go for the slip-on in the blue colorway or the black colorway. I think the highs are going to be way too hard to get, but overall this release is going to be very, very difficult based on how the Hole Punch jacket went, as well as the Supreme Air Forces that have been restocking all season. So yeah, again, the big ticket item is going to be these Vans. You're going to make profit on them, and if you don't want to make profit on them, they're a really good pair for the personal. Vans last a long time, they're super easy to clean, and these colors are super wearable with pretty much any outfit. So moving into the rest of the drop list, again, we don't have an official drop list yet, but since this is supposed to be the last week of Supreme, we can really just look at what's left in the lookbook because there isn't going to be any more collaborations or any extra pieces. If there are extra pieces, they're probably just random stuff. There might be a couple restocks. So the first thing that we're looking at from the lookbook that hasn't released yet is the Flags rayon shirt. Now, had this released like a few weeks ago, right before the 4th of July, it might have done something. This would be a good personal piece maybe for like the 4th of July celebration, but it's not going to do anything on the resale market. Maybe if you can get it in a multi-part and you can get free shipping and cut down on taxes, it's a good purchase. But this is going to be a long hold item. You're probably going to have to wait like a year or so to make 20 or 30 bucks on it, so it's probably not worth it. Next we have this piping tank top, and again, this is going to be like a $70 or $80 tank top. No one likes it. The pink and black is the worst color combination I've ever seen on anything. I don't know what Supreme was thinking when they did this, mainly because the inside's pink and then the back top of it is pink. It just looks terrible. I could have designed a better tank top than that. But I don't think this is a good item, not for the personal or resale. So next is the terry top. This is a decent piece. It's not going to resell. I like how there's not a lot of Supreme branding on it. I think the colors are decent on the t-shirts, so if you want a nice quality t-shirt from Supreme, this could be a good purchase, but it's not going to resell at all. Next is the mesh crusher, and we've been getting a lot of crushers this season. I think the best one for resale is the black one. Don't touch any of the other ones if you're going for resale, but these wouldn't be a bad piece for the personal. If you're like at the beach or at a pool, they're going to be very breathable. So I think this would be a good piece for the summer. Next we have the Emboss Denim Camp Caps. We've had so many hats this season, so these aren't going to resale. Some of them are nice. I like the blue denim one. I would cop that for the personal if I hadn't just bought an S logo hat off someone on Reddit. But yeah, these aren't going to resell at all. Next, looking at the Inset Logo Cam Cap. Again, We've had so many cam caps this season. There's nothing special about these. The colors aren't that great. They look like every other release, so this definitely is not going to resell. So next, let's look at this Speedo swim cap, and this might be the second best item of the week. It's only $24, and I think over time, if you hold it, it'll hit 60 or 70. So if you can multi-card this with something else and save on shipping and taxes, I think this could be a good hold item. It'll probably double or triple in value over the next few months or a year. Next, we have the Bling Towel. This is a decent piece for the personal, but is it going to resell? Probably not. Towels usually don't do that well, but the Bling logo is pretty decent for Supreme, and so I think this would be a good personal item, but not a good resale item. Lastly, we have the Speedo goggles. Now these are way too expensive. They're predicting $78. Don't even bother with this piece. You're gonna pay like $100 after shipping and taxes, and it's not gonna double or triple in value anytime soon. Maybe in like 2 or 3 years you can make $20 or $30 on it, but is it really worth it at that point? Probably not. And so yeah, that's pretty much the whole drop list for this week. I'm not sure if they're gonna restock on t-shirts or anything, but the best item is definitely the Vans. I'm gonna be going for the black slip-ons. If you walk away with any of the Vans, you're gonna be having a pretty good day, whether they're for the personal or the resale. So if you wanna see the live cop again, 25 likes and I'll come through. But anyway, it's been a pleasure to talk about Supreme to you all, and I hope y'all have a nice day.
Filipino crew, know how I do. See me out in Raleigh, I be ballin' at my school.
Be ballin'.
Computer engineering, man, that shit is hard.
Real hard.
Ignoring all the side chicks as I'm strolling through the yard. Flipping on me like a tech deck.
Hey.
Shooting that 3, no, I stay wet.
Wait.
Slush on y'all.